Hello, I am Peter Master, Corey Russell, and we're going to go over a game. It was a London system, and it features a nice tactic near the end to get the upper hand. Um, there's some good strategy involved, so let's go ahead and see what happened. It was versus somebody named Ivan Sally, who's rated 2,204. So onto the game. I was white, d4, d5, classical, knight 3 e6, bishop 4. And this denotes the London system. Um, and so in the London, this bishop really doesn't want to be traded for anything except the black bishop counterpart. And so this is done so that this way, for example, if he has a knight here, we can retreat and the bishop is safe. Um, Now, if you're black, you usually can't afford these kind of moves, but white, because he gets the first move, can afford um, to make this a timeout, so to speak, to make a square for the bishop. Black insists on treating it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. White continues development. Oh, whoop. Back, here we go. Black probably should play a knight c6. There was no reason to do this passive square. Well, I guess you could feed the bishop, but still, knight c6 would be better square. So both sides continue to develop. I may wonder why I went to e2 instead of d3. And the reason for that is, if I go to d3, e5, and then he immediately runs to e4. So I would lose even more tempo. So and the other thing too is I don't want to trade his pawn because then he doesn't have the double pawn anymore in this, and he doesn't have the structural weakness anymore. So instead, my idea is he can play e5, and I'll just let him play e4, and he's still stuck with those double pawns, and so there's still long-term weakness. And so this way too, I don't lose the tempo. I'm not worried about e4 because there's no fork. Fritz, that's a computer software, says his position is equal at the moment. So I castle, connect my rooks. So a4 is a very common undermining move. The reason why this is helpful is like, let's say he takes, then now he has an isolated pawn. Also, he has two pawn islands. I have one, and which is a structural advantage. And plus, he has double pawn, so I would have a significant advantage in pawn structure, which means an endgame would be great for me at this point. So I'd be happy to play endgame with so many structural advantages my pawn structure versus his. I'm not sure why he did this. He said to do a pawn attack. He should, of course, take my pawn, but for some reason he tried to be aggressive. So, of course, I was happy to take the pawn. You can't take. I got double coverage. You may have missed that. So b5 is a strong threat. It's taking my knight to kind of have to deal with that. You can't go to h4 because then I'd be trapped over there. Because just do g6 and then I'd be trapped forever. So, okay. In any case, he correctly stops b5. See my pawn, so I defend. I need to do this anyway, so I can make a square for my knight in c2. That's a trade. Okay, fine. Trade's fine. So now, well, what's that? Why not get a tempo? So tempo in chess is gaining a move. Because now he has to move his queen again, but I improved my position. But now that my rook is ahead, I can put my queen behind it and protect my advanced pass pawn. In fact, I do that immediately. Oops, queen a4. Notice too that now he can't move this knight in f6 because I'll snack the knight in d7. So, and this also protects a6, and if whenever I'm ready, I can advance b5 also. Okay, that was a good move. Attacks my c pawn, and you really need to defend it, so I did. protect my pawn. No surprise there. Blockades me. Get my knight into the action. And here, I'm not sure what he was thinking here. Well, of course, it's difficult to find a move here because white has black under tremendous pressure. But he finally cracked and played queen b8. So now I'm going to win at least. I'm going to win at least exchange. Although he rather foolishly saved his rook, so of course I took the queen. It's still a bunch of fighting here, but I still have to prove it, so to speak. So now should I hit the rook? And here you should play rook to c8. So here you took the pawn, and this allowed a nice finishing move. Now I can play queen to b8 check, take, push, and basically, no matter what he does, I'm either going to take the knight and queen, or if he defends the knight, I can just push again to a8 and queen. And so basically, no matter what, I'm going to queen and get my queen back. And now, with the queen sack of the rook, I basically gained a rook, another rook, and so now it's pretty decisive. He can, if he wanted to, he could resign here, because it's not like there's a realistic chance of coming back here. And this kind of position doesn't look like any kind of stalemate is likely either. And so it's not really much you can do here. In fact, he was on my knight. Like, oh, I don't care. Go ahead, take my knight. I'm going to get a queen. So he does. He takes the knight, a queen, threatening mate. I got all sorts of threats here. Of course, I don't know why I didn't just take the knight. I could just go queen take d7 because the knight's pinned, but not that it's not that what I play is going to change the result at all. He takes, take back. And then black realized mate is coming very, very shortly, and black resigned. So that was a game against a master. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.